guys, welcome to another video here at JTV. Today I'll be talking about my Classic Game Boy collection. I'm going for a full set, like I told you guys in my introduction video. That is a full European released set, just over 450 games. I'll put the exact number in the video. I'm going for a mix of boxed and loose cartridges, because it can be really expensive and some games are really hard to find at a reasonable price. So I'm doing a mix of cards and complete games. As for Game Boy, I just want a complete library so I can pick them up and play, so I don't really need them all boxed. The boxes are really charming, they have some great artwork, and frankly it's amazing at what they can do with these little cards, you know. There are some excellent games out there, and some have fantastic music. You really should check that out. I enjoy playing them on my Super Nintendo with the Super Game Boy adapter, but you can also play them on your GameCube and of course on your Game Boys. Let's take these out and have a look at them. So I got all my cards ready to show you now. I'm going to start off with some games that were only released in Germany as far as a European release goes. So some of these might have a USA counterpart, but to get them in your European library you'll need to go get them in Germany, or of course from the German eBay. Starting off with Brain Bender, German exclusive. We have Spot, which is a German exclusive. Casper, Megalith, Artifanten, which is a German cartoon, I believe. Lingo. This game has multiple languages, so if you buy this you can also play this in English, French and even Dutch. Glücksrad, which is like Wheel of Fortune. I'm not sure if this has multiple languages, it might be German only, I haven't played it yet. Pop and Twinbee, also a German exclusive, which seems odd because everybody knows this game, and I thought it should have had a European-wide release in all countries, but somehow they didn't do that. Odd. And the same goes for this game, Robocop vs. Terminator. It only got released in Germany, which seems odd. There is also a USA counterpart, but well, I'm going for a European set, so I need this one. So those were the German only games, and I'm going to show you a shitload of loose cards. Tiny Toon Adventures Bab's Big Break, Adventure Island Part 1, Pac-Man, Fighting Simulator, Tennis, Blades of Steel, Castilian, Total Carnage, which is nowhere near as good as the first part, Dream, what's the name, Smash TV, Primal Rage, V-Rally, Dragonheart, Mickey Mouse, Ferrari Grand Prix Challenge, R-Type, Dead Humans, Go! But there's more. Mr. Nuts, Track and Field, Metroid 2. Also have a box copy of this, but the box is kind of shabby, so I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that yet. So I'm keeping this loose as well. Gauntlet 2, Centipede, classic. Sea Battle, Battletoads in Ragnarok's World. We'll need that box eventually. Tamagotchi, Populous, Mr. Do, classic. Bugs Bunny, The Fortress of Fear. We have the Lemmings, and Tiny Toon Adventures Montana's Movie Madness. We have the Flintstones and Yogi Bear, which is a really fun game to play. And let's continue. We have Kung Fu Master, Chase HQ, Nigel Mansell's World Championship Racing, for lack of a shorter title, Navy SEALs, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, Mickey Mouse 5, On the Towels, some kind of weird strategy game, Worms, Turtles Fall of the Foot Clan, which I will have to have boxed pretty soon because I have the other two parts boxed. So, and I love the Turtles, so I need the full set boxed. But for now I have it loose. Tracks, Paperboy 2, and it's a shame I have these loose. I will need them boxed eventually, but Donkey Kong Land 1, A2, and A3. We'll have to get those boxed. Othello, Toshinen, pretty uncommon to see on the Game Boy. Wario Land, Dragon's Lair, Nemesis, I want that boxed, I love that game. Barbie, which is very hard to find boxed, pretty rare game. Terminator 2, the arcade game. Bomb Jack, WWF Superstars. This is part 1. There's also part 2, which we will see later. Samurai Showdown, also pretty uncommon. Yoshi's Cookie, Pinball Deluxe, Marble Madness. But wait, there's more. There's way more. Best of the Best, Karate, Aladdin, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, excellent, Kirby's Pinball Land, Ghostbusters 2, International Superstar Soccer, Pack in Time, Balloon Kid, Bart vs. the Juggernauts, The Spirit of Formula 1, Mickey's Dangerous Chase, we have Desert Strike, Dennis the Menace, Wilson, Wario Land 2, and Star Trek, the 25th anniversary. And I'm a bit of a Star Trek nut, so I want that boxed as well as the other two Star Trek games that were released on the Game Boy. We have The Amazing Spider-Man, we have James Bond, we have Motocross Maniacs, and I hear this is a very fun game to play. I have yet to play it, but I'm told it's very good. We have Pinball Fantasies. We have the Incredible Crash Dummies. I used to love that game on the Super Nintendo and on the Mega Drive. I always rented it. Cool Spot. Parodius. I actually have a box for this, but it has a different code. You know, the country code. So I'm gonna need this again to complete my boxed copy. Jurassic Park The Lost World. Mega Man 3, this is the last game I got in. I have yet to play it, but I love the series. Small Soldiers, Parasol Stars, Rodland, very rare on the NES, but not so much on the Game Boy. Unless you want it boxed, then it's gonna fetch about €100, so I hope I'll find it someday for a cheaper price, but for now I have it loose, so it's in the collection. Alfred Chicken and Alien Olympics, which is pretty hard to find boxed. This is a sleeper. It will become very rare. Then we go with the Hunt for Red October, Raging Fighter, the Jungle Book, R-Type 2, which is a uncommon game. I think this was released in 2 or 3 countries and it's pretty hard to find. Great game though. Lemmings 2, Solar Striker, Double Dragon 3. I have parts 1 and 2 boxed, I believe, so I want this boxed as well. Sword of Hope, the Power Rangers. I hated that show as a kid. Super RC Pro-Am, Dr. Franken 2, Lamborghini, Quirk, Krusty's Funhouse, Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt, nowhere near as rare as the NES version, and we have Turok. And this is going to be the last stack. Well, not quite, but Burai Fighter, BC Kid 2. This is hard to find boxed and also very uncommon to find loose. Fun game. Paperboy, Max, the Smurfs, Felix, also quite rare to find boxed, expensive. Zelda's Link's Awakening. I would like to have this boxed, but I'm not the biggest Zelda fan, so I'm actually okay with a loose card for now. We have Wave Race, Saka, Kirby's Dream Land 2. This is also, it's not very rare I think, but it's expensive to get this one boxed. It goes towards 200 euros for a boxed copy. So, again, I'm not that kind of a fan of Kirby, so I'll just take it loose. Thank you very much. WWF Superstars 2. Tetris. I would like to have that one boxed, but I also have it in the sets with the handheld, so I don't really mind a loose copy. And we have Caesar's Palace. And now I have some pretty rare games to show. Hammering Harry. I would like to have this one boxed, but I've seen it sell for 500 and 700 euros, so I don't think I'm ever gonna get that one. I think it was released in Switzerland and Germany, and it's very hard to find. And there isn't a USA version of this game either. There is a Japanese version, but it has a very different label. So, and it's a fun game too. So I have this loose, and I'm fine with that. I actually have 2 of these loose. So if anyone wants to help me out with the collection and has something I still need, I have this to offer for trade. This is not very rare, but I'm gonna get to the part which is rare. This is Castlevania 1, of course. Castlevania 2. And Castlevania Legends, which is kind of rare. Well, you can find it on eBay, but it's always expensive. Especially complete. Starhawk, also very rare, complete, and also quite uncommon to find loose, and expensive even as a loose card. And the same goes for Tumble Pop, a game which I hadn't even heard of before I started collecting, but I got a USA complete copy, which is also quite rare, and later found out that there also was a European copy out there. And I couldn't find a boxed copy, so I got a card only for now. So those were all my loose cards in my collection. Like, subscribe, and please watch part 2 to see all the boxed games I have in my video. See you soon!